In a small village in Thailand, there lived a young boy named Lek. The village was quiet and peaceful. Lek lived with his grandfather. His grandfather was old, calm, and very wise. He did not talk a lot, but when he spoke, his words were important. Every morning, before the sun was high, the grandfather went to the garden. He looked at every plant with attention. Lek often watched him. One day, Lek walked to him and asked, "Grandfather, why do you work in the garden every day?" The old man smiled gently. "Because everything in life needs care," he said, "and everything needs time." Lek did not fully understand, but he felt that his grandfather was right. The next morning, the grandfather called Lek. "Come with me," he said. He held a very small seed in his hand. It was light and dry. "This is a bamboo seed," he said. "Today, we will plant it together." Lek felt excited. He loved new things. They went to a quiet corner of the garden. The ground was soft and a little wet. The grandfather gave Lek a small tool. "Make a hole here," he said. Lek pushed the tool into the soil and made a small hole. The grandfather placed the seed inside. Then they covered it with soil. After that, the grandfather gave Lek the watering can. "Now, water it," he said. Lek poured water slowly onto the ground. "That's all?" Lek asked. The grandfather nodded. "Yes. Now we must do this every day." Lek smiled. He imagined a tall green plant growing quickly. He thought maybe in a few days he would see something. The next morning, Lek ran to the garden. He did not even eat breakfast first. He poured water on the same place and looked closely. But there was nothing. No green leaf. No small plant. After 1 week, nothing changed. After 2 weeks, the ground still looked the same. After 1 month, it was just soil. Lek felt confused and a little sad. "Grandfather," he said one day, "I think this seed is not good. Maybe it is dead." The grandfather shook his head slowly. "No," he said, "it is growing." Lek looked at the ground again. "But I can't see anything." The grandfather smiled. "Not everything that grows can be seen." Lek did not understand, but he trusted his grandfather. So every day he came to the garden. He watered the same place. Months passed. The leaves on the trees changed. The wind felt different. Time moved slowly. Still, there was nothing. Lek began to feel tired. His excitement became smaller. One afternoon, he said, "Grandfather, we water this place every day, but nothing grows. Maybe this is a waste of time." The grandfather looked at him kindly. "If you stop now, you will never see what this seed can become." Lek was quiet. He looked at the ground again. It was hard to believe, but inside his heart, he made a decision. "I will continue," he said softly. And he did. Every day he watered the soil. Day after day. Week after week. Month after month. Years passed. Yes, years. Lek grew older. He became taller. His voice became stronger. But the ground still looked empty. People in the village began to notice. One man laughed and said, "Lek, why do you water empty soil?" Lek felt embarrassed. Sometimes he wanted to stop, but his grandfather never stopped. He only said one thing again and again: be patient. Then one morning, something changed. Lek walked to the garden as he always did, and suddenly, he froze. There was something new. A small green shoot was coming out of the ground. "Grandfather, come quickly!" The old man walked slowly to him. He looked down and smiled. "It has started," he said. Lek felt so happy, but something even more amazing happened next. In the following days, the small plant began to grow very fast. Each morning, it was taller. Each evening, it looked stronger. Soon, it reached Lek's knees, then his waist, then his shoulders. In a short time, the bamboo became very tall. "How is this possible?" he asked. "For so many years, nothing happened, and now it grows so fast." During those years, he said, the bamboo was not doing nothing. Lek listened carefully. It was growing under the ground. It was building strong roots. "Roots?" Lek asked. "Yes," said the old man. "Roots are under the soil. We cannot see them, but they are very important. They give strength to the plant." He pointed to the tall bamboo. If the bamboo grew fast at the beginning, without strong roots, it would fall in the wind. Lek looked at the tree again. It stood tall and strong. "So, it was growing all the time, but we could not see it?" "Yes," the grandfather said. "Life is like this. When you learn something new, you may feel slow. When you work hard, you may not see results. When you try again and again, it may feel like nothing is changing." Lek nodded slowly. "But inside," the grandfather said, "you are growing. You are becoming stronger." From that day, he never forgot this lesson. Whenever he felt tired or when things felt slow, he remembered the bamboo tree. And he said to himself, "If I keep going, I will grow."